Hi guys, West Country Explorer here, and today I'm at Little Solsbury Hill, just outside a little village of Bath Eastern, not too far away from the city of Bath. And it's an old Iron Age hill fort, which is occupied from about 300 BC to 100 BC. So, well, yeah, I've been out for a little bit of a bike ride today, just exploring the countryside. Come here, and I thought I'd have a little look around and show you what's here, guys. So what do you say? Fancy coming along for the journey? Of course you do. Come see what's here. There's a bit of a shot of some of the settlements down in the valley, sort of little villages and that. I think that's Bathampton, could be wrong, but Bathampton's nearby. It's going to be a bit windy, guys. Not too windy though, so hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with the sound quality. Well, I'll bring you up here. Now this is one of the possible sites of the Battle of Badon back in the sort of 5th, 6th century. The Britons, led by King Arthur, stopped the advancing Anglo-Saxons, at least for a while. There's a few possible sites where the Battle of Badon might have been. This is one of them. No one knows for definite where it was. Yeah, look at those clouds. Weather hasn't been too brilliant today. I'm going to bring you over here. There's a little marker here. It's a bit difficult to read the inscription. I had a look at it a few seconds ago. Here we go, guys. There you go, Little Solsbury. About how it was presented to the National Trust by Mrs. I think that's Arnie Hick of Wayfield, Bath Eastern. Memory of her husband, William Hick. And on this side, yeah, I can't really read all of it. Just saying this landmark's erected, I think it's by the Countryside Committee of the Somerset or other council, something like that. I can't quite read all of it. Just over here, see it's starting to come into view. That's down there is City of Bath. So that is a question, probably more for the British viewers than the non-British viewers. How do you pronounce Bath? Is it Bath or Bath? There you go, guys. There it is, Bath. Quite a nice little city, I think. Now, if this was Dorset, I'd be, yay, I can bag another trig point. This would be another trig bagging video. But I'm not in Dorset. So, Somerset. Yeah, I'm in Somerset at the moment. So, if and when I get around to officially bagging Somerset trig points, I can say I've bagged this one already. There you go. I might get a photo of myself with it anyway while I'm here. Ah. Now in the 90s, I think it was about 94. But I think it's the A46. I think the main A road running near here. I think it's the main A46. It was being widened, and a load of protesters were protesting against it being widened. Tell you what, I'm going to just swizzle you around, guys, a minute. Yeah, so like I said, the group of protesters were protesting against the A road, main A road being widened and all the rest, and came up here and they dug a maze into the top of the Hillfort. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm not sure I don't know what the significance is of digging a maze as part of a protest against a main road being widened. So I might look into that a bit more, I don't know if I feel sufficiently motivated to. But yeah, that's what they did, dug a maze in the top here. So I don't know if it's still here, and I don't know if it's been maintained or not. So as I'm strolling around, I'll keep my eyes open for it. If I spot it, if it's still here, I'll record it. So, yeah. Feels, well, I was going to say it feels strange, but that's probably not quite the right word, but it always feels a bit, I'm going to use the word strange for want of a better way of putting it, excuse me, but being higher than the top of the trees, it feels unusual, different, being higher than the top of the trees, yeah. Cows, lots of cows. I like cows, but I'm always wary there might be a bull amongst them. So if I suddenly start legging it, screaming, oh crap, oh fucking hell, you know, there's been a bull in amongst the cows and he's suddenly started chasing me. Yeah. I've got no problem walking amongst cows and that, but it's bulls. That's what makes me hesitant. Can't see any udders on these. So are they cows or bulls? Well, cows would have udders, but might be bulls. Alright then guys, I think I might actually turn around and go a different way, because just rambling away to myself. Yeah, I think it's a load of bulls. Oh crap. Haha. Well, they ain't charging me yet, so I'm alright. Yeah, it's a fair old sized place, this. It's quite nice up here. Very quiet rumble of vehicles in the distance. But apart from that, oh, look at that. Birds there. Little birdie birds, just about picking them up on camera. Like I said in the intro, this place was occupied for about 200-300 years, sort of. But I think it's a couple of hundred years, from like 300 BC to 100 BC roundabout. And makes me wonder, was anyone buried here? I mean, I don't know what kind of burial rituals they had back then in the Iron Age times, but when you think that, you know, sort of people were living here for a good couple of hundred years, so I suspect there possibly was at least at least a handful of burials. People must, yeah, I reckon people must have been buried there if they were living here. So I don't know if any skeletons have ever been found. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, there have been a couple of quarries here in the past. Yeah, so quarry site. Oh. I'm now over on the other side of the Hillfort. Peter Gabriel, he was the lead vocalist of the progressive rock band Genesis from his inception, from the time the band started. But he then left and started doing a solo career. And his first solo song was Solsbury Hill, which was inspired by this Hillfort. Yeah, so I mean, I think he was 77 when he started his solo career. Because I was born 79, so I grew up in the 80s. So I'm from the era when Phil Collins was the lead vocalist of the band Genesis. Of course, then Phil Collins went on another solo career. I've actually got a cassette, one of Genesis cassette tapes, one of their albums on tape at home from the Phil Collins era. There's a question. I don't know if Genesis are still going. Never really thought about it. I'll have to Google it. So there you go, guys, just a little stroll around Solsbury Hill. If you ever fancy having a listen to that Peter Gabriel song, Solsbury Hill, go and have a listen to it. And having watched this video, you can listen to that song and you can think, yeah, I know the place he's singing about now, I've seen that place in a video. And if you're ever in the area and you quite like Hillfort, yeah, it's worth a bit of a stroll. Come in here. It's a little bit out the way, so to get here it is up some sort of narrow country lanes and all the rest. So it's not, I mean, it's easy enough getting here, but it's not the most easiest Hillfort to get to. But I mean, it does offer some magnificent views of like sort of Bath. So I mean, if you love Bath and you want to get a bit of an aerial view of it, from what of a better way of saying it, it's worth coming up here just to get a lovely sort of aerial view of Bath. So yeah, it's worth it for that, I think, you know. And like I said, yeah, it gets you out in the fresh air and all the rest. So anyway guys, thank you for coming along with me on this little stroll and for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next video, whenever that is. And in the meantime guys, as usual, stay safe, take care, and God bless.